That's a fact. That's a fact. But what happened to people is they stand there beating on the door. Open it back up. We're going to do a write-in campaign. Where are you leaving? I got to have my job. What about my benefits? Hey, stop. The door is closed for a reason. Because God just wants you to walk up the hall because he got another door. It's bigger. And when you open it and get behind it, you ain't going to believe what's back there. But you will never get to it if you stand in front of that door crying. Please open it back up. Help me. My family's... Stop. Go up the hall, man. These people that close doors in your face, they ain't the only door. They ain't the only door. God is the creator of all doors, man. I'm going to just go see what else he got for me. I don't even worry about that. Here's another one. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Oh, this is a very dangerous one, young people, because now, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, that would depend on what your basket is made of, wouldn't it? If you got it in the right basket, you got to put all your eggs in one basket. How else you gonna make it? Success is an all-out assault. It's everything you got into one direction in order for it to be successful. You can't open up 6 businesses at the same time. You got to open up one, pour your all into that. You got to go to college to get a degree. You can't enroll in 6 colleges. You got to focus, man. Put all your eggs in one basket. Make your basket out of work, hard work, faith, prayer. Put all that in that basket, glue that thing together, and put them eggs in that basket so you can be what you want to be. Because you're not going to be successful if you don't put all your effort into one thing. You ain't going to make it, man. Success is difficult. The road to success is always under construction. It ain't ever easy. It ain't clear. It ain't open. You got to do that. And be wary of this one right here, though. Always have a plan B. Let me tell you why I never have a plan B. See, do this so you'll have something to fall back on. Oh, you can go do that, but do this so you'll have something to fall back on. Let me tell you something. In order to really be successful, people who really got it going on, they focused on one thing. Bill Gates did Microsoft until he got plenty of money. Now he can do anything he want to do, but he did Microsoft. He did Microsoft. You can believe that the dude that came up with Google, he was making Google. He made Google. They made Yahoo. They did that till it turned into something, then it branched out. Plan B. In order to have a plan B, you have to take time away from plan A to prepare plan B. So when you take time off A, you're reducing the effort in your plan A. They asked me, but Steve, so has one of your plan A's ever failed? Yes. Yes, my plan A has failed. Did you have a plan B to fall back on? No, I did not. They said, well, damn, man, what'd you do? I got another plan A. I ain't never had nothing but the A plan. I make no preparation for failure. I ain't got no plan for B. I'm my own got B. I got A, man. I got A. I was going to tell these jokes until I turned them into a money-making venture. October 8th, 1985, I walked in Hilarity's Comedy Club. I won an amateur night for $50. I went to work the next day. I quit my job. My first wife said, this is ridiculous. We got these twins. You can't quit your job. I got to go. This is it. This is all I've been dreaming about. I see a way. A light bulb went on. Hey, man, when I won that night, I cried for an hour all the way home. I cried because it was like, man, God, I see it now. This is what I've been waiting on. I walked into one comedy club, won $50. Went to work next day selling Commonwealth life insurance, quit my job making $675 a week. I made $50. The first month in comedy, I made $150. The first year in comedy, I made $3,000. My wife left me. I saw that coming. I said, her and her mama, they made that joint decision together that every time I used to drive home, you ain't gonna ever be nothing. It took me years. I lost everything. I became homeless. I lived in a car for 3 years. Lord have mercy. I just kept that plan A. I kept that plan A, man. I told these jokes. I took a gig for $125, $250. I drove 14 hours to make $175. Gas was way cheaper back then, so it made sense. I go out there and do the gig, man, sent whatever money I could home, so now I'm homeless, I can't do nothing. 3 years I lived in a car. Had an occasional hotel every now and then, but 3 years I lived in a car. You know what I kept doing? I kept telling them jokes. When my family members would catch me, Steve, come on home. I call home, ask for money. Steve, come home, get a real job. I said, no, I'm gonna stay with it. I'm gonna be all right. Can you wire me $50? Can you wire me $75? My brother said, don't ever call me no more, ask me for no more money. I ain't got nothing for you. You need to be a man and come home and get a real job. So I couldn't call nobody no more for help because they said they wasn't gonna help. So cool, I stayed out there. Look at me. And I ain't bragging. Look how God do. God is amazing. If you keep the faith in the things that you cannot see, God got something for you. I ain't see this. I didn't see this when I was living in the car. I ain't see none of this. Man, you know, I'm an emotional dude. You know, I cry, man, because somebody asked me something. Steve, every time I look on TV, you crying. Let me tell you something. If you knew my trip, you cry too. Matter of fact, every time you see me, your ass all just bust out crying. But I kept the faith. I relied on God's grace. I kept that plan A, and I'm standing here today. And I say to everybody, if you learn those principles of success, I don't care where your life is today, the life you got planned for yourself, the one God got mapped out, way better than the one you got planned for yourself.